Right now, the debate about a fast-growing industry in Ohio is deepening a divide between state lawmakers.
All right, so on one side are House members who support intoxicating hemp. On the other, senators who want to kick it to the curb. Our WLW2 News 5's Todd Dykes live tonight with the very latest on where things stand now. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Sheree and Mike. Yeah, an unexpected decision in the nation's capital is having an impact on the political winds blowing through Columbus. Today marking 1 week since President Trump signed a ban on intoxicating hemp. That's emboldened some state senators who apparently want to follow the same path. Urban Artifact in Northside is among the growing number of beer makers that now has a THC drink derived from hemp.
Costalo is our brand of hemp beverages.
Scotty Hunter is Urban Artifact sales director. He's also a fast study of how the legislative process works in Columbus.
I don't think the general public really understands how that process works.
Part of the process currently unfolding at Ohio State House could upend the state's intoxicating hemp market. Last month, House members passed revisions to a measure called Senate Bill 56, adding regulations around the sale of THC drinks and other hemp products. A few days later, the Senate voted against the revised version, and now some senators want the products off store shelves. Then 1 week ago, President Trump signed a bill ending the government shutdown that also included a federal ban on intoxicating hemp.
Everyone in the hemp space is confident that we'll get something addressed federally.
But it's unclear what will happen at the state level.
My understanding at this point is, the bill SB 56 is still in conference committee. So that's basically where a few senators, a few folks on the House side meet, and they're trying to hash out the details and kind of get to an agreement so that a bill can come to a vote.
Hunter is among those who want the final bill to reflect the growing popularity of hemp-derived products in Ohio, especially beverages.
It clearly shows that the consumers and the constituents here in the state want these, they want access to them for adults, like plain and simple.
Now, critics of intoxicating hemp products, including Governor DeWine, point out that sales are unregulated. That means kids have, in some cases, bought marijuana-like gummies, for example, which can lead to all kinds of issues. Reporting live tonight, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.